Okay, so tonight we're talking about following a blueprint so that you can start a profitable online business. That's what I'm talking about. I'm here to help you answer your questions. If you don't know who I am and you're new here, let me know by dropping me a new in the comments. And if you are what are we going to call the newbies? No, the new ones are fine. The old ones, what are we going to call the old ones? Not old. We're going to say the OG or something like that. Let me go live over here. What am I on now? Oh, if my son is around here, I hope he can help me for a second because I think I'm on the wrong thing again. Please tell me I'm not. I gotta ask him. I'll be right back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I'm live, but can you tell me if I'm broadcasting from Digital Granny Instagram? I told you I'd be right back. I wasn't gone long, was I? Okay, so I'm waiting for my son to answer me back. But what do we do here? I basically show up. I help you to see another way to live. I help you to understand there's another option out there to actually make money online. I love what I do. I'm a mama of 5. I have 3 homeschoolers and I have 2 adults. I have one that refuses to leave the house. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I'm trying to get his room so I can give it to another kid. And I'm like, are you still coming home? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, no. I didn't say no. But anyways, I love my kids. It's just they all want the one room, okay? Or except for one of them. You don't want the room? Okay. So anyways, yeah, that's where we're at with that. So tonight, did I flip it? Yes, you can read. Okay. So this is my website. It's grannysgettingpaid.com. Basically what I do is I just show up and share how I followed this like beginner. It's a blueprint. We call it a blueprint, okay? Because we just want to make things easy to understand. So basically, I found an online business and I follow a blueprint. It tells me how to do what to do. And that is how I've learned how to start building a profitable online business. So if you've ever gone and looked for a way to make money, okay? So we do searches. We're like on Google, we're on YouTube, we're on whatever, looking for a way to make money, right? We're trying the easiest way to make money, beginner way to make money. I don't know what you're searching for, but I was looking for work from home. So in my work from home job search, which is torture, complete torture, I'll say it again, it was torture. Okay, so I was just, and this is the one place I never ever went to look. I never went to look on social media. I went on, did I go on YouTube? I might have went on YouTube, but I usually went on Google. And I would type into Google and I would say, work from home jobs. And there would be so many like results and it's overwhelming and it's frustrating. And I was beyond frustrated. Initially, I was looking for work from home in November 2022 when I suffered a mini stroke and there was no damage done physically. Thank you, Lord. But it brought to light that there was some things going on that I didn't know about. And my husband never showed up to the hospital. There was no text, no call, no nothing. I was actually left with 4 kids and me, a family of 5 without a job. So that began my job search and it was awful. So eventually what I did was I was like, I'll DoorDash. DoorDashing is real. You know it's real. You don't get paid a whole lot, but it's something you can do on your own schedule. And as a homeschooling mom, I was able to bring my second oldest and my youngest in the car with me. So they would come with me and the other 2 would do their school stuff at home because they were older. But it was still hard, really hard to actually make enough money. I don't know about you, but it's hard to make enough money in this day and age to pay bills, pay the rent, and actually have money for what I say clothes. I've not gotten a new so okay. I hope I'm on the right one. Anyway, thank you, my son, wherever he is. What is a joke? An online business is a joke because that's what we're talking about. And that's very rude. I would never do that to somebody. You are okay. Oh, my son just texted me. I'll be right back. I am on Christian Talk Now or Digital Granny. Okay. So, anyways, he's just telling me where I'm broadcasting because I'm on a few different things. So, so I was door dashing and just trying to. Okay, good. I was just door dashing, trying to pay my bills, trying to pay. You know what? All I could even pay was the rent. I didn't even have enough to do the bills. So, struggling mom. It was awful. My heart goes out to all moms, to all dads. If you're a dad, a single dad, hey, there's single dads too. I can only speak from being a mom. Nicole, hello, Nicole. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the roses. Yes, being I can speak from being the mom. So it was really hard. In the last 2 years, I have had probably more lows than highs because when you're left with 4 kids and no job, panic mode sets in. And that is why I tell the beginning of that story. I tell that story because I don't want any mom, any dad, any husband, any wife to not have their own income. If you don't have your own income, I don't care if you're especially, here's the thing, especially if you are married. Don't you know that your spouse, you can lose your spouse at any given time for any given reason? And I hate to say that, but I wish somebody would have said that to me. I wish somebody would have said, hey, you don't have your own income, you don't have your own job. Like even my mom or my dad or anybody. Like, why? I know people don't want to get involved, but listen, if you know somebody who doesn't have their own income, for the love of humanity, go and tell them to get their own income because I was left with 4 kids. He had a plan, he was making plans, but he didn't think about us. He hasn't thought about us since. I mean, it's been 2 years. And in 2 years, it's all been on me. And I know that if I would have had a job, if I would have had an income, if I would have, it's only been by the grace of Almighty God that I have not lost my house. That's the truth. It is only by the grace of God. So when I lost my truck and my job in the same night as a door dasher, yes, it is, Nicole, for real. And when I lost my job and my truck, I remember thinking, this can't be real. Like I've just lost the only vehicle I have. I don't have another vehicle. I have no other way. I can't DoorDash. Here goes my door dashing job, which pays the rent. And here goes my truck, which gets me everywhere. So I lost them both in the same day. I will tell you this. I saw this girl on social media talking about making boatloads of money. And my initial reaction to this, which would be probably yours if you're scrolling through here, and you're like, what are you talking about making boatloads of money? Psh, bye. That's what I did. I did it the first time. I went, yeah, you're so full of baloney. And I didn't even give her a shot. But I'll tell you this, I must have stopped long enough for this wonderful algorithm to say, Yeah, but you stopped a little bit, so I'm going to send her back to you. And 2 days later, she popped back up on my feed, and I was like, okay, girl, what are you talking about? Because now I don't have a truck and now I don't have a job. Tell me what you are doing for a living, because you are a homeschooling mom like me, and I need to know. The algorithm that day was I thank God. Thank God, because had it not been for me losing the truck and my job, I would have never stopped to listen. I'm just going to tell you the truth, because when people talk about making a lot of money, we all of us do it. We're all like, no, that can't be real. That's impossible. You know who makes money like that? Doctors, lawyers, scientists, I don't know, like very, very, very smart people that have gone to school for a very, very long time. And that's not me. Not me. But listen, she told me what she was doing. And I was like, okay, all right, you know what? Can I do it from home? And she was like, yeah. And I said, okay. I said, do I have to be on a phone? Because I got kids and they're loud and somebody will fire me before I even get going. She was like, no, you don't have to be on a phone. No, you can, yes, you can work from home. And yes, you do not need to have any special experience. You don't have to have a degree. No. And I was like, well, girl, count me in. Tell me what I need to do, because I'm ready to go. I didn't care about no six-figure income. I didn't care about, I've never cared about being rich. All I've ever cared about is God first, my family second, and I need to homeschool. That has been my goal ever since my second oldest was in grade 6. That has been my goal, because I remember that voice, you need to homeschool. And I'm like, no, man, you're talking to the wrong person. I ain't homeschooling. But I have seen this thing. I understand why. I understand why some of us choose to homeschool now. Now, I am an older mom. I have a young guy. He's only 4. He just turned 5, not like literally, what are we at? 8 minus 9 days ago. 9 days ago, my little guy turned 5. And I just got to say, I love what I do. And if you are needing a way to make money online, this is it. This is amazing. I love that anybody 18 to 80 can do it. What do? I promote a digital program that I didn't make. Actually, I have 4 of them. I didn't make these. I'm actually starting to build a business because I follow this blueprint that is changing how people live. Like, think about that. We actually have access to programs we didn't make, a website I didn't make. I really only use my phone. I do go on my computer, but I can do everything from my phone. And actually, like 90% of the stuff I do from my phone. But you can do this all from your phone. You need Wi-Fi. So wherever your phone can go, that's where you can go. You want to go do this on a beach? Go do it on a beach. This is like I can't even tell you in words how cool it is to have something like this. This is real. It is legit. What are you guys doing? We're basically promoting digital program or programs, depending on which one you come in on, that is built in a box. It's like a business built in a box. That's the word. So when you're doing this, you are starting your own business, but with the master resale rights, what you do is you get to promote the same programs that I do. As a beginner, you can build a business. You can build your own brand. Then you can promote these programs and help people. You can help them get out of debt. You can help them get out of a bad situation. You can help them to come out from whatever it is that they're in, that they need out of. Some people hate their jobs. And I remember hating a job. I remember hating a job when I was 16, and I had to do that job. There are people that still hate their jobs. So if you're looking for a way to get out of that job, Go to grannysgettingpaid.com, put your email in. You'll get the details of the 4 programs, plus you'll get a video to watch. If you have questions, just ask me. I'm an open book. I'll answer everything I can, and if I don't know the answer, I'll find the answer, because this is changing how people live. What do you mean? Well, I mean, when you have more money at your disposal, what happens? Think about this. Have you ever thought that you could actually, to me, this was an eye-opener. I'll tell you what I thought. To me, when I initially started this, I thought, oh, okay, good. I can work from home. I can make money online by following a blueprint. Okay, yeah, I can start an online business. I can follow steps. I can follow videos. But it actually became more than that. And I'll say this. There are ways to learn in this program that are going to show you and teach you how to have more than just the 4 programs. Like as a beginner, I promote 4, 1, 3, 6, and 9. It's like buying a car. The better up you go, the more gadgets and gadgets. Okay. So that's basically what I do. But the moment that you purchase a program, that is when your business kickstarts. So everything that you need, when you purchase a business in a box, that means you have tools. That means you have everything that you're going to need inside of it to run that business. And it's not a course, okay? We're just going to put it out there. This is not a course. It's a program. We have live interactive meetings every single week. You can choose to go or you can choose not to go. But have you ever thought about this? Have you ever entertained the idea that you could learn how to make 6 figures without an education, without a degree, being just a mom? Have you personally ever entertained that idea? I'm not saying you will, but I'm saying, have you entertained the idea? Because I didn't too, only like a month ago. I was like, oh my gosh, you know what? I could actually hit that. I could actually be one of the next 6-figure income earners. And that changes your view. It gives you this different viewpoint that I never had it. Man, I figured my time, I'm old. I figured if I was ever going to have money, it would have been in my 20s. It would have been in my 30s. No, it's my time has come and gone. That's really what I thought. Maybe you're there too, where you kind of you're like, yeah, that's not going to ever happen for me. Why not? Is it because you didn't have the school? Is it because you lost hope? Is it because you thought it's not for me, it's for everybody else? No, don't do that. Don't do that. This thing has given me hope that I was just happy to make money. But now, if you have more money, what would you do with that? Well, how would you live? Wouldn't you live with less stress? Wouldn't you live with more abundance? Wouldn't you be able to give more? Wouldn't you be able to help more? That's how I see it. I see it like, wow, man, a door is opening for me and my kids that can actually affect other people. Because when you have an abundance, you can go and you can share. You can go and you can help. You can go and you're like, man, you know what? I saw somebody who needed a hand and I can give them a hand. I've got a new daughter-in-law and they need some help. You want to be able to help those around you, help your family, help your friends, be a helper. I love that. I love that when you have the ability to help, that you can help. And somebody told me about this and I am forever grateful, because I didn't know where was I going to find this? Where was I going to find out that this mom could actually make money online by following a beginner kind of it's a blueprint. It's a video you follow. It's a program. Okay. But You follow a blueprint, a step-by-step. I didn't know the words. I didn't know anything about anything when I started this. All I did was look at, can I do it? Yeah, I can follow instruction. Yeah, 3 things that we are always taught in this. Number 1, are you willing to learn something new? You can answer that. I can't answer for you. Are you willing to learn something new? Number 2, are you coachable? I am the poster child for making mistakes, screwing up in this business, and still making money. I can show up and tell you that I don't care who you are. I don't care where you come from. I've messed up. I thought I knew something. I knew nothing. Okay. This space, I've been in business before, but this is different. So it's not like I had an edge on anybody. I had no edge on nothing. I was a beginner. I didn't know. I made mistakes and I screwed up in the beginning. And I still am making money. So I love that. So that's coachable. I messed up on the coachable part. I screwed up. I wasn't very coachable. But you know what the best part about this business is? Even when you mess up, you can fix it, you can recover, and you can move on. I love that. It's not like I screwed up so bad I lost my business. The third thing is that you have to be willing to show up, okay? If you're cruising through here and you don't have time to stop, this is an online business. Just go to grandysgettingpaid.com, put your email in, you'll get the details of the 4 programs that I promote. All you do is you choose one and then you carry on. So I like to bring that up just in case people are cruising through. So the third thing is, and I just said it, is are you willing to show up for that 2-hour workday? It is a 2-hour workday. How the heck are you guys doing that? Let me tell you how. It is, it's like a dream to me when I can actually work 2 to 3 hours a day and still make money. How do you do that? I have a 24-hour around-the-clock automated system. So let me explain what this does for you. I have this website, right? This is my name. This is my website. When you go there, I don't know what you think you're going to get, but let me tell you what's going to happen. So when you go there, you put your email in. You're like, oh, do I have to do that? Yes. Why? Let me tell you why. So the why is the most important part because it's an automated system. It's 24 hours around the clock. So what happens? It means that when you put your email in, it starts my automated email system. So you get an email, you get a video, and you can opt out at any time. We don't do kind of like weird, I don't know what you want to call it. So you can opt out at any time. You get the first email. If you're not interested in the 4 programs, if you're not interested in doing this, that's fine. Just unsubscribe. There's on every single email, you can say unsubscribe. So when you get that email, you go check out the 4 programs. You'll get a video that's kind of like tells you a little bit more about this. Then you can go check out the programs, right? So let's just say you go to there at 12 o'clock at night. You're like, man, I saw your video on social media and I'm interested in what you're doing. And I saw that you commented, go to my website. So I haven't even talked to the person, right? They find a video on TikTok, the video on Facebook, or a video somewhere of me talking about an opportunity, an online business. And they're like, I want to go check that out. How do I get more information? My automated system, they happen to see the website somewhere, maybe in a comment. They click on it, they go there, and my system explains a little bit more. And then they're like, wow, okay, that's cool. I'm going to do this. And then they decide on a program. They purchase that program. I wake up in the middle of the night, and you know what happens? Boom, I got sleepy money. What is that? Oh, it's stuck to there. It's magnetized. Boom, I got money at 3 o'clock in the morning. Let's just say. So I make 100% profit. You make 100% profit. Do you know what it's like to actually look at your phone. And my number one selling program is 900. So you look at your phone and you go, 9. That's how we have 6-figure income earners. Think about that. We're not selling like, and I often say this, we're not selling a dollar store marker. No. So you have to understand the value that you're getting. You're getting a business in a box that starts, how do I say this? When you purchase the program, it kickstarts your online business. You can be up and running with your online business in a few hours, in a couple days. It took me 2 days. Maybe you'll be faster than me. Maybe you'll be slower than me. We don't compare, okay? So if you get yours up in a few hours, don't you tell me, I got mine done in a few hours. I'm just kidding. It did take me 2 days, okay? So everybody's different. Some people don't even start right away, and that's okay. But when you are selling a product or promoting a program that's in demand and that is a higher price point, that means you don't need so many customers. So let's take this and let's say, I'm going to give you $1, right? This is $1. You'll earn $1 for every time you sell one. Well, how many of those do you have to sell to actually hit the 9? 900 customers. 900. Do you know how long that would take? Do you know how hard that would be? It would be very, very hard. Now, when I tell you that, let me show you. Not with that marker because I'll ruin my board. So that is my number one. And you want to be able to promote that one if you want to see that kind of money coming in, because I'll show you something quickly. If you got 3 customers in a week, okay, in 1 week, let's put 1 week. All right, you need to see it for yourself. That would be 1 week. Okay, 9 times 3 is 27. Now, if you had, let's multiply it by 4. So let's just, and I like this goal. This is a personal goal. Okay, because 12 customers, and then you'll understand, wow, you guys can actually do that. Yes. Okay, yes. Because 12 customers is this. Now, when you go to grandysgettingpaid.com, you actually get a free PDF guide and it says 10K in 30 days. Why? Because if you hit 12 customers, that is how you can actually have an income like that for the month. That is crazy, right? Crazy, but understandable when you're not promoting a dollar store marker. Where's the lid? So when you're not promoting just this dollar store marker and you're promoting a program that's in demand, that is a higher price point. We're not playing, affiliate marketing here. Not for 50 cents, not for a quarter, not for sell a lipstick thing for $12. There is absolutely nothing wrong with those things. But don't you want to, I want more. I'm sorry, but I want more. I know what it's like to be in those things. I can see the numbers. I looked at a TT shop once for one of my accounts. And I was like, man, how much do they get? And I said, no. That's awful. You work so hard to make so little. So when you have a good product, when you have something digital and it's online, you know what you do? You don't pay monthly expenses in this, which is another thing that I love. You don't pay monthly expenses. Also, you don't have the overhead. I was going somewhere else, but I lost my train of thought. You don't have monthly expenses in this, but you can learn how to have affiliate income the smart way. So I'm not stressing over, getting on a live and saying, hey, do you like this black marker? Do you see how it's built? Do you see blah, blah, blah? It's going to last this long, da, 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 da. That is exhausting to me and something that I do not want to do. So when I learned that we don't chase customers in this, we don't go looking for people, we don't call people, chase them, slide in DMs, we don't do any of that. I love what this is because it's called attraction marketing. If you want to do affiliate income, you will learn how to do it the right way, the smart way. I'm not going to sit here and sell this to you. I'm going to go to my email because email is where it's at. And you're going to put a little link inside of your email. And that's how you do affiliate marketing the smart way. Plus, a lot of people have been talking about, like I got a really sweet comment on one of my TikTok videos that said, "Oh, you're going to be struggling again." I want you to understand something. There's those people. We always know there's those people. But this is the kind of business that actually can be on any platform. And that is why I love it. You are the business and you go on whatever platform you want to, and you understand that platform. Once you understand that platform, you can add to your time and you could go to other platforms. So you're not stuck on one platform. This works on all platforms, all social media, because we use social media. It's free. We can post videos. We can interact with people on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, I don't know if anybody's on Snapchat, on Clapper, anywhere you want to go, as long as it's social media, like you can post videos, because that's what we do. You can also do this faceless. I can't speak too much about faceless because I don't know enough about it. But I do know that there are people in our community that do it faceless because of their job. Their job does not allow them to show their face. So there are ones that do it faceless. Shay, hello, Shay. Thank you for coming in. I hope you had a good Sunday, girl. My kids disappeared. I don't know where they went. Anyways, so this is how I want you to understand something, is that when you look at numbers, you're like, yeah, that's not possible, or yeah, that's not for me. Understand this. That's only 12 customers. That's only 12 customers. It's not like remember the marker, not like 900 customers. We're talking about 12 customers. Because you're selling something that is high. You have skills inside of these programs. I don't go into details in the programs because there's so much in them that as a beginner, it would be information overload. And if you just want to do what I do, which is promote programs, you start your online business, you pick a program, and that kickstarts your online business, and you're off to the show. That's it. I don't even know everything that's in these programs. I haven't read it. I haven't watched it. I don't know everything. Let me see what she says. Thank you. I know my batteries are gone in my truck and my trailer. Is that what you call that thing? Trailer? Yeah, trailer. Anyways, so this is, you don't need a degree, you don't need experience. All you need to be is willing to learn something new, because this was new to me. I learned so much so far that I cannot tell it all, because I'm telling you that in the time that I've been in here, I'm like blown away by the stuff that I didn't know that I should have known as a business owner. I should have known some of this stuff, but I knew nothing. And maybe that's why my business, well, one business I closed for a different reason. Another business I sold, and I had a couple businesses that I was just trying. Like I love business. I love small business. I love it. So when I saw this and I saw that it was like online, you didn't have to buy anything. Listen, I was like, what? Is it real? Because I'll tell you this. One time I had an accountant, like the boss. He was like, the best business to be in for anybody is service. So I stored that little information up there. And service business is like, I don't know, bookkeeping. That's what I did. I was a bookkeeper. So that was moons ago, okay? But I was a bookkeeper and I did accounts payable. And that was a long time ago. So anyways, service would be like that. So you don't have a lot of overhead, but digital is even better than service because this whole entire business, I don't even print. I don't even use paper. I want you to think about this. I don't use paper. Everything I do is online, literally. Like I make videos, I post videos, I post free ads. I'm not using paper, pen, ink. I'm not doing any of that. And the programs are all online. So I don't have to store anything. I don't have to ship anything. I don't have to pay for postage or anything like that. And look at what my goal can be for the month. That is my goal. Okay. I want to see this. I want to see this for you. I want you to see the possibility of what is available to you if you apply what you learn. Okay. You have got to apply what you learn because that's the only way you're going to do it. Giselle. Hello, Giselle. Thank you guys for coming in. So yeah, I mean, when the door opens and you see what you understand and see, man, I can actually have six figures. Thank you, Shay. Yeah, you can too. Every single one of my family in here, you guys are gonna hit this. I'm telling you, it's right there at our fingertips. It is just a matter of building up momentum, building up your business. You learn in this. You learn and you grow at the same time. But once you hit that first sale, you're like, oh my gosh, this works. And that was my initial reaction. Oh my goodness, it works. Second sale. Third sale. Still jaw on the floor. Like I am blown away that this exists. I am blown away. I'm actually very happy that anybody can do this. It's not like a special group of people, or you have to have a degree, or you have to be this age, or you have to, you have to know this and that and whatever else. Then you just have to be willing to learn. That's it. And you can mess up like I did. So if you're ready to change how you live, like how do you live? Do you struggle every single day? Are you like, scraping the couches for change? Are you like, what am I going to do for Christmas? What am I going to do for this? Oh my gosh, somebody doesn't have clothes that fit now. And I have no money for that. When I was door dashing, I didn't have no money for anything. Nothing. Yes, we do have to apply ourselves. I didn't have money for nothing. I had to put the gas in the car to make the money, which is ridiculous. Like, I know you have to. I get it. You have to put the money in to make the money. But show me another business where you can invest money and get that money back in your first sale, potentially. I did. I made my investment back in my first sale. Thank you, Shay. Thank you for the fest burst. Thank you. So there is no business that I am aware of where you can actually, most businesses, and if you are foreign to business, that's okay. I understand. Most businesses require you to put a lot of money up front to actually get going, to get started. Most people don't see that investment made back in the first sale. That's like unheard of. You basically have everything in a box, and all you need to do is take the action to lift the lid off and go, what's in there? Okay, let's get started. That's it. Like, it's just an action. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. And then you have a community full of friendly, cool people that I love. And some of the coolest ones are here. So I do. I call them my family, and I thank you guys. So, but we have this amazing community. So you're starting a business, but you're not alone in the business. And that's unheard of. Like, unheard of. I've been in business. I didn't have nobody And I'm not talking about holding your hand, but you have access to people that care about what you're doing, how you're doing. I've been in business before. I didn't have anybody to even ask a question to. Nobody. I was on my own. So I know what it's like to be on your own. I know what it's like to actually have support from like-minded people and that genuinely just care. And you start to have friendships, which is just a side of this that I never even thought of, I never even saw. And we're not competitive, which I love. So every single aspect about this business, I genuinely appreciate and am thankful for, and I love it. Because if I had never heard about this, I would not be here. So why do I show up? Because it's changed how I live. Man, I'm just a mom. I have 5 kids, okay? 5 kids that are looking to me. I was left with 4. One's already gone. One I can't get rid of. He got married, okay? If you don't know, I had one that got married, and I was like, man, are you gonna leave that room now? Like, what's going on? I got somebody who wants your room. Anyways, I love that this opens up the door. It has changed how I live, and I get to come here and I get to tell you that, yes, it costs money, but it's a business. And I made it back in my first sale, like in my very first sale. So what kind of risk is there in taking a business that's already proven to work? The girl who started it made $1 million. She made $1 million, okay, in her first 17 months. Yes, I love the friendships. I love the friendships too. She made her first $1 million in 17 months, following the same stinking blueprint that I am, that you are, that you could be. If you're not in our family yet, that you could be. As well, not only her, okay, it wasn't just her, but that blueprint has showed other people how to start right at zero with 0 followers. And what did they do? They started their journey, and they built it up. They built their business up to a 6-figure income. That's crazy to me. Absolutely crazy that we actually have access to that. And that could be you. Do you want it to be you? Like, what are you willing to do to learn those skills? Did you know that this was an option? Number one, did you know it was an option? I didn't know. I had no idea. Work from home job is all I could think of. I need a work from home job. I need to make money and do it online from home. This is the best thing ever. Forget just a work from home job. I tell people this all the time. Why would you do that? You're tying yourself back to a desk, tying yourself back to a place, a desk, a chair, a headset, a person who's going to tell you whether you can or you can't take a vacation, who's going to tell you, man, if you don't show up to work today and your kid's sick, who cares? These are real things that happen to people, especially as a single mom, because it's all on me. If somebody is sick, you know what? Who are they going to call? They're going to call me. That's it. I am the only one. So having a business with flexibility like this, it just is freedom and flexibility. Okay, you know what? It takes me, half hour. I got to do my videos. Takes me a half an hour to do my videos. I'll post my videos, and then I'm done for the day. If I can't go live, then I won't go live. If I can go live, I will go live. My day can focus around my children. Your day can focus on what is important to you. What is important to you? Hi, Susan. Thank you for coming in. So you can change your focus. Instead of the job being first, it can be your family first. So if you have a sick kid, you get to be home. You get to take care of them. You get to see them grow. You get to be there when they fall down. You get to be the one that picks them up. Time is precious, and we're losing it. We're losing our time to jobs, to other people. They're going and they're having fun. They're having vacations. They're taking breaks, doing whatever they want to do because they're at the top. When is your turn? When is your turn to be at the top? And I'm talking about just running your own online business. You don't need employees. Could you learn how to have them? Yeah, if you wanted them. But this is not the kind of thing where you have to have an employee. You don't have to. But I don't know what your plan is. Once you get in here, once you realize you can learn how to have other streams of income, like you can learn how to make a digital product, a digital program. You can learn how to have more ways to make money online, which is amazing. Or you can do like I do, and I just promote the programs. As a beginner, I don't want to make my life difficult. I want to do what I want to do with my free time. So having a business where you are working 2 to 3 hours a day, that's it. Like I schedule, on TikTok, you can't schedule your videos, but on YouTube, I can schedule my videos. On Facebook, I think you can. I don't know, but there's ways to schedule videos so that you could just do your videos in the morning and be done with it. Or you can do like I do on TikTok and I just put them in the draft, and then at morning, lunch, and night, I can post. That's it. It's not hard. You do free posting of ads. Do that for half an hour. Man, your day is done. It is done. Start to live life the way you want to live it, not the way somebody tells you you have to live it. How can I help you to understand that getting your life back is a possibility? Getting your time back is a possibility. It is possible with this. I don't know if there's anything else out there that is even remotely like this, because I see people selling courses and things that teach people how to do, like how to make a digital product, how to make a digital whatever. Like I see these things. That's not what this is, okay? This is a program that you're going to take and you're going to turn around and just promote it just like I do. And you do it right away. You don't have to sit. You know, the thing that these guys are not telling you about, and I'll say this because I've made digital products. I'll just speak from myself, okay? Making digital products takes time. There's nothing wrong with them. It is a great way to make another stream of income. I'm all for it. But making digital products, you have got to do the research, okay? You got to research what it is that you want to do. How much time is it going to take you to create these things? How much is it going to cost you to create these things? So I used paid for programs, and I used free programs. So Canva costs some money. I used what is it called? I've used Midjourney, that's graphics, and I've used, I still have, and I can't see it right now. It's something it's another graphics program, but these things take time and they cost money. That is why I love this. So with my digital products, you're only making change. Like I could sell a product. I could look at my phone. I don't know if I sold anything today, but I know yesterday I had a couple sales, $3, $2, and I'm being serious. That's what we're talking about. $3, $2. Do you know how long it would take me to get to this, selling $2 and $3 digital products? Like for real. Are you being serious right now? So it would take me forever. So while you see, if you've ever seen people talking about selling you a course on how to do these things, I want you to consider this. Consider that it takes time, it takes money, and you'll have to learn it. It took me a while to learn how to create them. What file size? What are they? What are the colors? What colors work together? I spent an awful lot of time learning the skills to actually produce things that Etsy wouldn't like. I got a 5-star review on both of my shops. Both of my shops have 5 stars because I never wanted to give anybody anything that was not good. So I studied, I learned, I grew, and I probably could make a lot of money with those if I invested more time to create more products. But when I lost that job and truck and I found this business, I was like, man, this is almost too good to be true. That's really what I thought, because I know how much time I invested. I know how much money I invested. Now, I have made more money doing this than in my Etsy shops in 2 years. I think I started my Etsy shops at the beginning of 2023, I think. I'd have to go back and check. But this doesn't even compare to the Etsy. This is beginner friendly. So the Etsy stuff, like when you see these people talking about selling you a course, it is literally, I don't really know if they're guiding you step by step in how to do all that stuff, because there's a lot involved. And that's a lot of work. I'm just going to tell it like it is. It is a lot of work. This, I didn't know nothing about. Again, remember, I didn't know anything about this. I came on and I was like, okay, I'm a beginner. I just need to follow a step-by-step thing. Yes. Okay, I can do that. I'm willing to learn. Okay. And even me messing up, I still made money. And we're not talking $3 either. Like, are you going to hit that? If you hit 12 sales in that month of the Legacy, which is the #1 selling program, and it is the one that's in demand. So I have 4, 1, 3, 6, and 9, right? Think about that. I'm not selling on Etsy. I think my highest product is probably, it might be $4, $5, $6, but Etsy takes a portion of that. Etsy takes their piece of the pie. This, I get 100% profit, 100% profit. Etsy takes, I think Etsy takes 20%. If anybody knows, they can let me know, but I'm pretty sure they take 20% of my, between the fees and everything, I think they take 20% of my sale, which is, you got it. You're on their website, right? They're providing the traffic, although they encourage you to bring your own traffic. So this, what are you doing for traffic? You're posting videos. That's it. And you're not creating the program. You are not creating the product. No. It's given to you. You're not the one sweating blood, tears, and frustration over creating these things. They're already done. Plus, they charge just to post. Yes, you're right. Actually, I pay 10 cents every time I renew, and that's every 3 months. What do you need?
Just a second.
Not right now. I'm in the middle of a live, man. What do you need?
Well, can you do this? Because
Do what?
like this.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Don't be looking.
Oh.
Don't be nosy.
Okay, sorry.
Don't you guys be nosy.
Sorry, I don't.
It's okay. I thought you were gonna ask me something. That's fine. Yeah, so they do. I forgot about that. They charge you 10 cents every 3 months. I believe it's every 3 months I'm paying. So there is no monthly fees. That's a very good point. And this has no monthly fees. You do pay for the program. Pick a program, get started. You pay GoDaddy 2 small amounts. I think I paid $23 or $25 for an entire year. Okay? That was my website and professional mail. So you pay those 2 amounts to GoDaddy. You pay for your program. The only other one is the actual website. That's the only way they make money. Think about it. $29. That's it. They take that and they make money from the $29, which to me seems like nothing. So when you're purchasing that program, especially in this month, you can take that and you can actually write it off, because at tax time, you had to make this initial purchase to actually start the business. You can't start the business without purchasing the product. Make sense? So you get to write that off. So come tax time, don't forget about that. And I made back my investment already. I'm already in profit mode. Like, it's unheard of. It's just unbelievable what is being presented to you right now, because there is nothing like this anywhere where you can actually look at this and go, if I have 12 sales in a month, 12 people, that's not even one every day. And actually, I did a video, and I might not have posted it yet, but somebody, I might not have posted it, but somebody in our community had an $1,800 day. Don't tell me it's not possible, because it almost happened to me. I thought the same person tried to buy again. And I was like, what are they doing? And then I realized that one failed. So I would have had that first one of those kinds of days, the very first one for me, if that person's didn't fail. And that happens, people are trying to purchase and they just can't, and that's okay. But that guy had 1,800 in one day. That's only 2 customers. We're talking about 12 for the month. 12 guys, 12 for the month. So when you start to see what is possible, the light bulb can go on and you're like, man, okay, this is good. We have a steady growing community, which means more people are coming in. We have 5 billion people on social media, 5 point something billion. Okay. That means there's plenty of room for us all. And that means, man, your income is unlimited, absolutely unlimited. Nobody's going to tell you you can't make more than $500 a week. You're going to get 40 hours a week and you're only going to make $500. Man, nobody's going to tell you that, because this is your own online business. Nobody's going to tell you when to wake up, go to bed, post your videos. Nobody's going to tell you anything, because it's yours. Completely yours. When you make that money, that's what you make. You're not going to give a portion to somebody. You're not going to give anything to anybody else. It goes to you. So what are you going to do with that? What would you do if this was your income this month? What would you do? Would you pay a bill? Would you pay a bill? Would you, I don't know, would you go on a trip? What would you do if you had that much? Just by the end of the month, what would you do? I mean, would you go on a shopping spree? Would you invest it? Yeah, right. Who's going to invest? If you're going to invest, you better drop a 1 in the comments, because I'm going to call you out on that when you do. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to say, did you invest it? No. So anyways, if you want to know how to get started, go to grannysgettingpaid.com. You'll get the details, and you can, I had a note here somewhere. I was looking for something. I wanted to say something, but I forgot it. So you can go to grannysgettingpaid.com, put your email in. Yes, you can opt out at any time. Go there. You'll see the programs. You can pick whatever you want. Okay, just remember this. Whatever you come in on, you can only promote that one and the ones underneath it, which is probably why the 9 sells the most, right? Who doesn't want to promote the 9? Because we want to see this kind of money. That's the kind we want to see, right? Unless you're only looking at making a couple thousand. Hey, maybe that's your goal. Maybe you just want to make 1 or 2. That's fine. Whatever your goal is, you can do this as a side hustle. Leave it as a side hustle. If you want this to replace the 9 to 5, then your goal is going to be different. So when you come in, if you want to come in on the 6th, that's great. Your website is going to be built for you. Remember, for the 6, the 3, and the 1. Those are the programs that are going to be available on your website. So if you want to see the 9, I hate to break it to you, but you'd have to come in on the 9, because that only makes sense. You can't sell a program that you don't have. Hi, Anna. So that's the gist of this, okay? And I'm like over on my time, but I wanted to just hang out. I'll be back. What's tomorrow? Monday, 8 o'clock tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I feel like I was saying it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? Anyway, old. I think it was a commercial. But thank you guys for showing up. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. I don't know if Jen was in here. I can't remember who came in. I'm looking. Anyways, I can't go that far back. I know there was more in here. Thank you guys. I do appreciate you. I love you all. Thank you so much. I will be back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. For now, have a good Sunday night. It's okay. It's not my last one. That was a bad joke, wasn't it? Bye, Anna. Bye, everybody.
So what?